sort of giving some of the history of this. And I think perhaps culminating in this boy, this is Sigmund Freud as a child, and is with his own father, being encouraged to think of himself as great. And the child is becoming, through the century, increasingly thought of as somebody who's active, an agent in their own life, possessing of reason, and therefore potentially things are going wrong. Here are a couple of the early case histories about children's disorders. This is from Alexander Crichton in Scotland. As a child was born uncontrollable and raving mad. It's continuous from 4 days old. Required 4 adults to hold him down. He had uncontrollable fits of laughter. And nowadays, I think we'd see the uncontrollable fits of laughter as very likely pointing that this luckless child had a form of epilepsy, which is indeed classic. But he was seeing this as an example of the nature of mental derangement, and it's the uncontrollability that's the essence of it. Uncontrollable by others and uncontrollable by himself. And sometimes it's painful to read these early accounts of children's disorder. This is John Hasham in the early 1800s. A 10-year-old boy who's indulged and mischievous and again uncontrollable. This idea of control as being the duty of children, corresponding with the increased right of children to receive education. There's the corresponding duty to be obedient and to learn. Limited attention, resistant to punishment, cruel, destructive, threatening suicide, and John Hasham regards him as incurable. And the comments he makes are suggestive. He says this boy is the creature of volition, i.e. the will, the impulses that arise in him receive no control at all.